Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me and thank you for your continued support. Now, as you all know, a while ago now, the Labour government decided that they wanted to create these super councils, which was basically local councils and regional councils getting together. And to do that, they decided that they would suspend local elections for a year in those areas where they were going to make these super councils. Well, that was already a bit of an outcry over that, because it meant that there were certain areas that didn't have local elections, and so many saw that as the Labour's way of trying to stop them losing seats locally. It now appears as though there are several Conservative-led councils who are now trying to get their local elections suspended until 2027. Norfolk, Suffolk, Hampshire, Surrey, Essex and West Sussex to be particular, they have basically decided they want to try and stop these local elections until the following year. Now you can understand, I would understand why they want to do that, because the Conservative parties are, poll wise, as much as anything else, they're really in the dirt, and so I would imagine they're probably trying everything they can to try and stop these local elections because they don't want to be kicked out of office. However, it shouldn't be allowed to happen, because I think that, even though they're saying there's a process which needs to be done and therefore they're not going to have time and all this kind of stuff, I think personally it's about the fact they don't want to be kicked out of their office, and they don't want reform to get into those local councils, which looks more and more likely. Now, the Labour Party, apparently they've been lobbying the Labour government to try and get these pushed forward for a year and basically suspended. And I can understand why the Labour Party might agree to letting them do it, because if they let those local elections go ahead, Reform could step in and get those councils, and then that gives Reform more power than the Labour government would probably want them to have. Well, I would say Reform, or perhaps Green Party or something like that, may get in, and I can't really see Labour getting into these local councils. I can't see Conservatives getting in, and so it could be unwelcome for them, even though these are Conservative-run councils. It could be unfavourable for even the Labour parties to allow these elections to go along. But it's just another instance for me of the government trying to coerce things to make it easier for themselves, or to lessen the blow of what's going wrong for themselves. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about this. Do you think that the Conservative councils are right to try and suspend these elections until the following year, until 2027? Or do you think that they should be made to go ahead, regardless of what the outcome might be? Let me know down in the comment section what you think. Please do subscribe if you got this far, and I'll see you next time.